What is up, everybody? It is Jason from Jason Sports Clips, back with another video. We're back into NFL season. I am very stoked to be doing this again. I miss doing the power rankings, honestly. But yeah, I kind of just said it. We're doing the power rankings in this video. If you are brand new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you do like the video, hit the like button. Yeah, I know it's a little weird intro, but dude, I am just so excited to get into it because I miss football. I miss football so much. I really do. And I know the power rankings is a very debatable subject. People have a lot of opinions about it, and I absolutely love it. So, whenever you do see all my teams and what my teams are 1 through 10, definitely let me know in the comments of what you think of it. If it's completely stupid, if you think it's the best chart in the freaking game, let me know. And also hit that like button like I said, because you know I need support on my videos. But I already said it. Today's video is being the power rankings. This kind of correlates to last year because I don't really count the preseason at all because I don't care what you did in the preseason. That does not mean anything to me. But like I said, it will correlate to last year in the postseason. It correlates to the offseason, as in like the trades, the big free agency signings, and all of that. So yeah, I think you guys are going to really like this one. So let's get right into number 10 team. The number 10 team can be definitely tricky because so many teams could be put into this slot, like the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Steelers. So many teams could be easily top 10. So I think then the number 10 and number 9 teams are like one of the hardest ones to put. But my number 10 team is the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, I know. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this one because this one is really like a head scratcher. So we got the 49ers. They were really banged up last year. You gotta remember that, dude. Really banged up. They're getting all their defensive players back except for Richard Sherman and Ahkello Witherspoon. I think that's his name. Their offense got a little bit better. Just a little bit. They added Trey Lance in the draft, which I don't think he's starting week 1, but this team is overall a very good team. Obviously, they did very bad last season, but they're like one of the worst injury teams in the league. So the 49ers will be the 10th team in my power rankings. Like I said, this was a really hard one to put down, honestly. It could be a lot of other teams, but 49ers, man, you got to give them credit. They are a very good team. They have a very good roster, but I don't know, man. A lot of people might disagree with me, but it is what it is. But on to the number 9 team. The number 9 team in my power rankings for week number 1 is the Seattle Seahawks. Now, you know, they are obviously just a little bit better than the 49ers, in my opinion. Remember, my opinion, guys. My opinion. But this offense is still pretty damn good with Russell Wilson. Definitely a top 5 quarterback in the league. Their running backs, Chris Carson, he is a little injury prone, but still a very good running back. And obviously one of the best wide receivers in the game, DK Metcalf. Definitely, I think he's a top 10 wide receiver. Along with Tyler Lockett, a very underrated wide receiver. Their tight end group is a little bit weak. They added Gerald Everett from the Rams, but other than that, I don't know who the hell their tight ends are. Their offensive line is where they're no bueno at. But overall, I think the Seattle Seahawks offense is way better than the 49ers offense. And their defense is just maybe a tad bit worse than the 49ers, but they still got very solid defense. Well, 50-50, I don't know. They used to be solid, but really not anymore. But like I said, they made the postseason last year against the Rams. They lost against the Rams. So they obviously have a very good chance to make the playoffs again. But they start off at number 9 on my list, and now we're going on to number 8 team. Moving on to number 8 team is the Los Angeles Rams. I think adding Matthew Stafford in that trade with the Lions that's a huge improvement, dude. Trust me. Matthew Stafford is actually a pretty damn good quarterback. A lot of people think he's not a good quarterback, but I know he is way better than Jared Goff. Just trust me, dude. Trust me. And they added Deshaun Jackson in the free agency. So, like, their offense did take a little bit of a hit, like, other than the quarterback. And their defense, they ended up losing a couple of good safeties, like John Jackson. John Johnson, that's a safety. and a couple other small pieces on defense. But that defense is still pretty good with that D-line. They ended up trading Michael Brockers to the Lions as well. So they did lose pieces, don't get me wrong, but still a very good team. Very good team, especially with adding Matthew Stafford. That's why they're number 8 on my list, because I really do think they're better than the Seattle Seahawks. And that NFC West is going to be pretty damn good this year, especially with the Cardinals too. They're going to be good this year, the Cardinals. But Rams have a very good year coming. They obviously made the playoffs last year, and they lost against the Packers in the divisional round. Very good team, man. Very good team. But on to number 17. Transitioning to the number 7 team of my power rankings, we got the Tennessee Titans. Definitely had a pretty good offseason, adding obviously Julio Jones from the Falcons for basically nothing. I mean, I know he is a little bit older and banged up, but that's going to be a really good threat out there on the field. And he's still got a lot of pop, man. And you can't miss, of course, Derrick Henry. Definitely the best running back in the game by far. That dude is an absolute beast. This offense is going to be scary, man. They're going to be scary. Ryan Tannehill, he's a good quarterback. Not great, but he's good. With Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, oh man, dude. And they added Bud Dupree in the linebacking group for the defense. So their defense got just a little bit better. This Tennessee Titans team is going to be good this year. And they made the postseason last year. They lost against the Ravens, but they're definitely going to make it again this year, in my opinion. But yeah, dude. Tennessee Titans, they got a long way to go to the playoffs. I mean, technically every team does, but definitely a very good team. Number 7 in my power rankings. Flying over to the number 6 team in my power rankings is the Baltimore Ravens. And I know J.K. Dobbins is definitely going to be a big hit for the Ravens. Obviously, I think he was the number 1 running back, but he's out for the rest of the year, I believe, or at least for several weeks. I don't know. I actually don't know his injury status. I really don't. But I know he is on the IR for sure. But they still got Gus Edwards. They added Sammy Watkins to the free agency. They still got Marquise Brown. This offense is still really good. And obviously, I don't have to mention the quarterback because everyone knows him. But their defense is still pretty good with Calais Campbell, Marcus Peters. Their defense actually really didn't change. Their offense did change a little bit. This team is still pretty good. And they ended up being the Tennessee Titans in the wild card round, and they lost to, who did they lose to? Oh my god. Wasn't it the Bills? They lost to the Bills, right? I don't freaking know. Definitely roast me in the comments. Definitely roast me right now. But the Ravens are still a really good team, even though they lost a running back. Definitely a number 6 in my power rankings. A little bit better than Tennessee Titans, but on to number 5. We're just about halfway through the power rankings of the very first week of the NFL season, and my number 5 team is the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Ravens fans out there, Steelers fans, dude, relax about the Browns. Just relax. They're a really good team. They really are. You got Baker Mayfield, who's a very mediocre quarterback. He's really good, then he's really bad. He's weird. Nick Chubb, definitely a top 5 running back in the game. You got Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Rashawn Higgins, Austin Hooper for the offense. They ended up drafting, I think, what's it, a first round pick, offensive lineman? I think, I don't know. I could be wrong. I know they drafted Greg Newsome, very first pick. But that offense is absolutely loaded. Then you got the defense with Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney. They added John Johnson from the Rams. This team is very good, dude. And they made the postseason last year. Ended up blowing out the Steelers in the wild card round. And they lost to the Chiefs, I believe. I could be having another brain fart moment. But this Browns team was very good last year. They're going to be very good again. As long as they stay healthy. But as of right now, they're number 5 in my power rankings. And yeah, we're on to the top 4 teams in the league. The number 4 team is, in my opinion, the best team in the league. I know that don't make any sense because they're number 4, but I gotta be realistic. Is my Green Bay Packers. Oh yeah, we're definitely making the postseason again, baby. I don't care what you say. Now, I know this offseason was very hectic with Aaron Rodgers. Even Devontae Adams. We had a whole bunch of drama with the Green Bay Packers, and it was not fun because I was suffering through the whole entire time debating if Aaron Rodgers was actually going to stay or not this year. And I'm actually glad he's at least staying for one more year. But if you look at this team, though, they did get, I'd say they got a little bit better, if anything. They added Randall Cobb, which I don't know what to say about Randall Cobb, but the Packers did have a very good draft, though. Drafting Eric Stokes, a cornerback. We got offensive lineman, the center. But we did lose Corey Linsley, and that was really just about it on who we lost this year. But this team, very good. I know I say very good a lot. I don't care. But Packers are definitely the number 4 team. The top 3 teams above them, definitely the Packers are not better than. But I'm happy where we're at right now. We made the postseason. Obviously, the biggest loss of the season was against the Buccaneers in Green Bay. The championship series, which still burns me to this day. But it is what it is. We're on to the next season. But as of right now, they're number 4 in my power rankings. On to the number 3 team. Marching over to the number 3 team. You know, haha, a little pun intended. We get the Buffalo Bills. I don't care what the corny jokes. I don't care. But anyways, the number 3 team is the Buffalo Bills, like I just said. They got very, very good in the offseason. I don't know. They got Emmanuel Sanders as a wide receiver, but they got Stephon Diggs, definitely a top 5 receiver in the game. We got Josh Allen, a very good quarterback, top 10 for sure. Maybe top 5, I might be pushing it, but very good quarterback. They got a good running game. Their defense with Micah Hyde, Tre'Davious White. This defense and this offense, oh man, they are definitely going to win the division. I don't know if you haven't seen my prediction video yet. I did post it about a week or 2 ago. The Buffalo Bills will be winning the division in my opinion. But this team will be number 3 in the power ranking because the number 2, number 1, and 2 team are just better than them. Yeah, they could be number 1 in a couple of weeks if they keep winning. I don't know what to say about the Bills. They're just a phenomenal team. And it is what it is, Bills fans. If you're pissed at them, if you're pissed at me about not putting them at number 1, then you got issues, bro. You got issues. But on to number 2 team. The number 2 team. And I am going to be saying the number 1 team in this little clip because, you know, you already know if I say it. The Kansas City Chiefs are my number 2 team, and that makes the Buccaneers my number 1 team. But to start off with the Chiefs, you know, this Chiefs offense is probably the best in the league with Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. They got a good running game. Just Nicole Harmon. This offense is absolutely loaded. They even got better on the offensive side. They added Joe Thuney from the Patriots. They got Orlando Brown from the Ravens. This offensive lineman, they did lose Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. I believe that's his name. So I think they personally got better on the offensive side. You know, they did lose Sammy Watkins, but he was like their number 3 wide receiver. Their defense, they're still so... But they obviously made the postseason last year. They went all the way to the Super Bowl and got completely freaking stomped over by Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. This team, like I said, 400 times by now, is still a very good team. They are definitely the second best in the league, right behind the Buccaneers. And, I mean, I think everybody has the Chiefs as the second best team in the league. Just behind the number 1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This team... that I can't believe what they did during the offseason. They brought back, I think, 99% of their players from the previous year. That's really hard to do, to re-sign almost everybody. You guys don't realize that. Especially after winning the Super Bowl. You know, most teams, when they win the Super Bowl, they kind of just like, all right, we're kind of chilling next year. We're going to like kind of get rid of people. They actually did not do that. They added Giovanni Bernard. I think that was really the only key acquisition for the Buccaneers. Like I said, they didn't lose anybody. So this roster is basically the same. And you already know, I already said it, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl last year. And that'd be stupid if they weren't number 1, honestly. If I was ranking them like number 5, number 6, yeah, I can't really be a YouTuber. Well, I mean, no, I'm just playing around. But this basically ends the Week 1 Power Rankings. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think. I know you did not agree with me 100%. Tell me what you think of it right now, bro. And if you haven't not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that ends this video. Peace.